Jose Hendo is a British award-winning eco-sustainable designer/artist of Ugandan origin. She is the founder of the Jose Hendo brand based in London, the Bark to Roots B2TR initiative and the R3 campaign. Jose works extensively with Ugandan barkcloth. The making of barkcloth is a centuries-old technique. Ugandan craftsmen, especially in the Buganda, Toro and Busoga kingdoms, have been making barkcloth for their royal families for over 700 years. The Buganda kingdom is at the forefront of preserving the ancient technique. Barkcloth is considered the oldest natural cloth made by man. This tradition was proclaimed in 2005 by UNESCO as a masterpiece of the oral and intangible heritage material of humanity. As the mutuba tree, Ficus natalensis, regenerates, another bark is harvested every year for up to 60 years. It is 100% organic cloth, is totally biodegradable, the making of it requires no chemicals, it predates the weaving era, and so is the best ambassador for sustainability. This is what makes it unique and very desirable. The indigenous names are Olubugo and Ekitoma, to name but a few. The making of barkcloth. Harvesting the barkcloth is done by a master craftsman during the rainy season. Tools needed in this exercise include pangas, a dagger or short sharp knife, a ladder with a protective cushion, a peduncle, and a set of mallets. A mature tree is identified and the outer layer of the bark is scraped off. If it is the first time to harvest a bark from this particular tree, it's done before removing the bark from the tree. Otherwise, a previously harvested tree's bark is scraped after removal. A cut is made around the top and bottom of the tree. And it is carefully sliced down the complete length of the tree. Bark is peeled off in one full piece from the base upwards with the aid of a firm stalk from a banana tree. The tree is then immediately protected where need be by smearing with cow manure and then wrapped with freshly picked banana leaves. The leaves are left in place for a week, then unwrapped, leaving the tree to regenerate. This process can happen annually for up to 60 years plus. Once off the tree, the bark is rolled and the width is about 12 to 18 inches wide. This depends on the age of the tree. It may either be placed in boiling hot water for 15 minutes to soften the bark, or taken directly to a wooden log. It is then placed on a wooden log and a beating or pounding with round grooved wooden mallet starts. Mallets have different spacing between grooves for different stages. A master craftsman uses the best beating rhythm to beat the bark. The pounding gradually increases the size of the cloth. This laborious process is often carried out in an open wooden shed to prevent the bark from drying out. Once done indoors, sprinkling of water is applied to continue softening the bark as it is pounded. The bark cloth gradually increases in size from 12 to 18 inches to 3 meters plus. The bark cloth is then stretched out on the ground to dry, and it gradually turns to different shades of terracotta. Currently, the largest single piece of bark cloth is about 8.5 meters by 3.8 meters. Through the Bark to Roots initiative, we are trying to encourage more farmers to plant mutuba trees and the teaching of more young people in how to preserve this heritage.